Let's go. Let's go, Mom. No, I've plans with her. I'm sorry, but that's the deal we make.
A little bit closer, a little bit to the left.
Yes, leave your beer, please. Okay.
There we go. 3, 2,
Daddy,
1.
Daddy! Daddy, where's Mommy?
The Great British Coin Hunt. We got what you want. We got gold and silver. Seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary. You get one free entry. Every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com. TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello. Sorry, you just caught me sending somebody my bank details so that they can pay for something. Right, so there we go, that's that. How the bloody devil are ya? Oh look, 65 people have looked at that chocolate vid I put up. Let's get the old thumbs ups, give it the thumbs ups, don't forget the thumbs ups. Thanks very much, everybody. I've had a bit of chocolate and it all got underneath my plate. Thank you very much for all my birthday wishes and stuff for yesterday. It was lovely. Got a few cards through as well. That was lovely. Hello, Lorna. Hello, RJ. Chris Dyer. Who else we got? Chloe Walton. Popcoin. Derek Clark. Raf Tree. Lee Whitehouse. Andy Walton. Everybody shared? Everybody sharing? Get in there and share. Live chat, live chat. Don't forget that. Now then, some of you may have seen it, some of you may not. I put up a video this morning about a big box, 3.5 kilos. It's a big box, it is heavy, of chocolate. Lovely, delicious chocolate. And it's made by the people up at Dorchester in Poundbury, and they make, I'll put a photograph up of the building. And they make the chocolate. Well, they don't make all the chocolate for Harrods, but they make chocolate. Some of their chocolate gets sold in Harrods. So when you go into these expensive places, like sometimes expensive garden centres and places like that, that's where you get it, in there. And when I went in there yesterday, because we was going out for some lunch, get me cake. Which when I got there, they didn't have the cake, so that was like. But when we've all right, let's call by the chocolate factory, and we called in there, and they had these big boxes on sale, and they were a steal. They were an absolute steal, and I thought, I'm sure there's something we could do with that. So, for those of you that haven't seen the video, if you go on to, I should have sent Chris a box of a picture of the chocolates just in case. But if you nip over onto the channel, as it were, for latest videos, you'll see the video there. And there is a listing on the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk website, and there's a listing on the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk website, and you can buy an entry for £1.50, and it includes delivery. And if we get enough of them, I'll pull a second winner. You know, So we'll see. So if any of you fancy joining in with that, and what the reason for doing this is to have a little go at a little live, just one that we can put in every day, so that when people join us, they can, and sometimes they say, "Oh, can I join in? Can I join in?" Well, you can't because it's a few days behind all the time. But at least this way, we can put something up, and you can actually join in straight away. If you go and buy that, I will see the sale come through. I will then text Chris and your name and how many you've bought, and Chris will then add you to the wheel. Sorry, somebody just asked me about payment. So that's one way you can join in, right? And if this works, we'll do it again. We'll do it again for something else. We'll do it again for something else, and maybe even keep it as a regular feature. Just have one every time we do a stream where you can join in straight away, and you can't use vouchers on it, and you can't use stuff like that on it, because this makes it now across the board, nice level playing field, nice and easy. You can just join in for a few bobs, and there's a link. Lorna's put it up, and you can join in and have a couple of entries, right? As opposed to if you were sitting there with 50 quid worth of credit or something, you might just go, well, I want that box of chocolates, so I'll use the whole 50 quid worth of credit, and that just sort of, doesn't give, it's not sort of, if you see what I mean. Right, hello Derek, hello Gary, hello DB2 Hull. Nice to see you. Lee Whitehouse as well. Ash, nice to see you as well. I haven't seen you for a while. Right, so let's have a look what we get on with. So I'll have a look at the first giveaway. Thank you, Ian. So everybody's sharing. Now I've got your list. Oh, I know. I'm sure there's some people out there that don't believe that we had a Gold Kew Gardens. And, and I know that there's people out there that have said things like, oh, I've never seen a Gold Kew Gardens. Ian's never shown it. Well, actually, Ian did show it, didn't he? He showed it the first time round. And then Lorna won it and sold it back to me. And, I'd buy it off her again, but she won't sell it to me. I'd have to sort of, tie her down and threaten her or something. Give it to me to get it. But, ooh. See, no, it's only because you just said that. No, I'm not going to take it out of the thing. Put my mucky foot paw prints on it. That is the Gold Kew Gardens. There it is. And I will say the same as I said the last time round. I think it's in a crappy box for what it is. Should be in a big mahogany box, really. But that's how it came to me. That is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Gold Kew Gardens that is now going, and I am so gutted. I am absolutely gutted. Because I said, if I get this back this time, I'm going to keep it in my collection. That's what I decided to do. And the reason that I put it up for the second time the only reason I put it up for the second time was because the leaflets had got the 13th of April on it, that the draw was going to be on my birthday, and we'd already sold out like a couple of months ago. So it seemed pointless just hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. So I did the draw, and I said, if the winner sells it back to me, I'll redo it again, because the leaflets say the 13th of April, you see. But of course, now that we've done that, if I'd have got it back again, if John had won it or Lady Robbins had won it, then they'd have sold it back to me, and that would not leave my collection. I would keep that. I think it's absolutely, stunning. And I'm gutted. It's number 236. And that's the COA with it, which is a much better COA than some of them. Some of them are a bit crappy. They're just a little bit of paper. At least, my ones are, I'm not saying mine are better than the mints, but what I'm saying is mine are really thick card. And they're made on purpose, by the way. My COAs are made on purpose for this size. And I know there's one or two people out there that think, oh, what a load of old rubbish. There's a reason why I've made it this size. I've made it this size because if you look at the change checker plastic sleeves that you get, where you've got the change checker coin in the you got the Royal Mint coin inside the change checker packaging, that is made specifically to fit what is essentially a credit card wallet, a phone card wallet, where you get the plastic pages that have got pockets that are big enough for phone cards or credit cards or business cards. They're all the same size pockets. And that's why I chose this size. Because if you go looking at something like this, how do you keep that? It folds out into three. How do you keep that so that you can't? You have to fold it up and put it away, right? So that's the only place it can really go. Whereas, if you've got something like this, and then you've got your coin sheets in your album to put your coins in, and then you can have another sheet with the slots to put these in, you see? So that's why I chose these. And that's why I specifically designed them like that. And there's something else I need to tell you as well. While we're on the subject, I survived, that goes up there. There's something else I need to tell you. I saw a review on one of my coins, and it absolutely hammered. It absolutely annihilated the coin, the review. Terrible review. But unfortunately, the reviewer got a lot of stuff wrong, and I just need to point that out. They talked about how the coin is wobbly and how it's not exactly the same as the Royal Mint, and it doesn't weigh exactly the same, and it's not exactly the same size, and all that kind of stuff. I think that's quite an important thing to mention to you guys. There is a reason why I didn't make it exactly the same. If I'd have made it exactly the same weight, same size, everything, then it might inadvertently fit into a slot somewhere, and it could be used as money, and it could be passed off as money. I can't take that chance. So they are made. I make these, design these specifically to be 3D. They're what's called 3D. So they're meant to be bumpy. They're meant to be not exactly so that you can stack them. I don't want these to be mixed in and look the same as a Royal Mint coin. And if they did look and weigh and feel the same as a Royal Mint coin, I might get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. So I think the people that have been reviewing them have maybe made a few mistakes in their reviews and, you know, gone way, way, way over the top, picking fault left, right and centre where there is no fault. The COAs are designed that way for a specific reason, nice, thick quality, and to fit exactly into a business card pages. And the coins are made exactly the way they're made to make sure business card plastic pages and cheaper than change checker pages. There you go. And they're made to fit exactly into those to make it easier for you. Because we talked about this before, about COAs and going, well, where do you put them? Where do you put a COA? This way, it's designed specifically for that. And the coin is designed the way it's designed so that it's can't be passed off as a Royal Mint coin. That's the beautiful Gold Kew Gardens. I'm over the moon for Lorna that she's won it. Wouldn't take a thing away from her. Over the moon for her that she's won that. Absolutely gutted. Like you are, individually. All of you are probably like, oh, well done, Lorna. Yeah, well done, Lorna. But inside you're thinking, I wish I'd won it. You know, well, I wish I'd got it. I wish John had won it. I wish Lady Robbins had won it, and then I bought it back. And then it'd be going in my collection. So, you know, that is going to be the star attraction in Lorna's collection, and bloody too right too. Quite rightly so. So well done. So for anybody out there that thinks, you know, that the Gold Kew Gardens doesn't exist and so on, there it is. And as I've said before, I love reviews. I think reviews are great, you know, free speech and all the rest of it. Reviews are great. I just wish that people would get their facts right, you know. I talk about raising the money for 75,000 COAs, and then you have people out there telling their people that I'm trying to raise £3,500 for 75 COAs, £46 each. It's like, where did that come from? You know, it's all made up. It's all made up stuff. So if you want to know, come here, ask a question. I'll tell you. Right, Rob Barnes, hello mate, nice to see you. Yeah, see, Popcorn says, I would have kept it all as well. No amount of money would have swayed me. There you go, you see. You see. The coloured coronavirus coin is a great, lovely looking coin. It is. Oh, talk about a coloured coin. So I've gone into looking a little bit more at the coloured coins, and I always said to you, didn't I, that I do want to get a coin made of my dad, the founding member of, if you like, founding father of TGBCH. And that's now done. I've got that now, and that's on the site. And I think it's a lovely looking coin, and I think it does my dad a lot of justice. You know, I'm sure there'll be people that pull it to bits, but to be able to put that up for my dad, I think that does him justice. And I've revamped the listing where I say you can buy one for your loved one or your pet, and I've done it so that you can either get 250 coins, 500 coins, 750 coins, or you have the whole 1,000. You know, it makes no difference to me, but the price reflects that. Okay, so there we go. That's that, and that's that. A little bit of news for you. Go over onto the website and get yourself an entry for this chocolate. Butterscotch flavour it is. It's like milk and dark chocolate mixed in. Ooh. It's out of date. When I went in there's all these boxes on the shelf. They're selling them on the shelf, as in shelf. But they can't be packaged and wrapped and put into packets and sent into the shops, you know, because it's out of date. So there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. You can't buy it. So people like Lady Robbins, unfortunately, you can't have it because you can't buy a ticket for it because I can't afford to post it to America or Australia or anywhere like that. The furthest I can go is Northern Ireland. But chocolate doesn't go off, it just discolours, he says. But this is just lovely stuff. I had a bit last night, and trouble is you have a little bit too much. You know, it's easy to have a little bit too much, isn't it? What's he just done there? He's just bought 2. Did he want to buy 2? Just better check. Right, so I'm going to think of a number, and you're going to try and guess it in a sec. Just a bit of paper. Doesn't discolour, the fat blooms through. There you go. Just got to check with somebody. You just bought another one. Right then, so I've thought of a number. 3, 2, 1. Off you pop. Whoa, that went a bit quick. There we go, Popcoin. Popcoin wins it on number 15. There it is, first one with number 15. So well done to Popcoin, number 15. And Popcoin is, I think from memory, Popcoins are 5. Dun, 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 dun. Where is he? I know he's on here. There he is. Yes, Popcoin is a 5. So that's 50 quid for you, Popcoin. Well done. do that for you right now. First one up is £25 membership voucher. That's what this first one is. No, you can't swap it for the gold Q because I don't own it anymore. Lorna owns it now. So anybody that wants it has got to ask Lorna for it. Well done, Doreen. I was only talking to her yesterday. Well done, Doreen. Next one up is a bag of Diversity 50p coins. And there's something else I need to mention as well, which is, oh, a minute, I'll do it in a minute so I don't get myself all mucked. There we go. We need to do that again, don't we? Get another coupon ready. So if you fancy a go on the chocolate, go and get yourself an entry, £1.50. The reason it's £1.50, Bobby Anderson, well done, Bobby. The reason it's £1.50, like I say in the video, is only because at £1 a go, you lose too much with the fees, with Stripe fees or PayPal fees or whatever. So that's why it's £1.50. So the next one up will be Silver Paddington at the Palace. Popcoin, I've sent that to you. And I had somebody mention about me making an offer and going, I'll buy it back, like that was a problem. Don't understand that really, because Rebecca McIntosh, because that's me just saying whoever wins it, I'll buy it back at this price. Now, whoever wins it doesn't have to sell it back to me. They can keep it. And just like if somebody else in the chat, supposing Popcoin suddenly went, oh, Lorna, I'll give you £5,000 cash for it. If somebody wanted to do that, I can't stop them. Somebody wanted to say, oh, you've just won such and such, I'll give you this for it. Well, you know, if somebody wants to sell it, it's up to them, isn't it? They've just won it. And it has got absolutely nothing to do with, it's completely tax-free. Prizes in this country are tax-free. You don't have to inform anybody. You don't need anybody's permission to enter a prize draw, and you don't need anybody's permission to keep a prize. Right? Aaron Milton. £50 cash. Well done, Aaron. You need to get in touch with me, mate. And or I will get in touch with you, vice versa, and you need to give me your bank details. Next one we've got up is AnneJessop.co.uk, and don't forget, every one of the wins today comes with 39 guesses. It's a Wednesday, so all of these come with 39 guesses now, all the membership draws, until the prize has gone. Once the prize has gone, we're going to do something else. See if we've got anybody else that's going for the old chocolate. Robert Barnes has had a little win. Well done, Robert. What was that for? Oh, we don't know yet. Robert Barnes. Don't forget, you've got a joker, Robert. And you get 39 guesses as well. And there's 5 entries for the chocolate. You naughty, naughty person, you'll get fat like me. Baker's dozen. Say whether you want notes or coins. Next up is bigwins.tv. Five times chocolate. And what I'll do is, if there is enough, if I think, oh, there's enough people, I'll do 2 winners for the chocolate, right? If I think that, then the first winner, their name will be removed from the wheel, so they can't possibly win a second time. Makes it even fairer for this. Michael Bloxham. So up notes. So I won't be greedy and just keep all the money just for 1 box of chocolate. If there's enough entries, I'll do another box. And we'll have 2. We'll spin the wheel twice, and we'll have 2 winners. Already talked to Chris, and we've worked out that's reasonably easy to do. Three moves backwards. I always get nervous when these are on. One, two, three. Baker's dozen. Baker's dozen. I imagine Michael will swap that. He'll either swap that for raffle credit for the next gold, or he will swap that for penguins, I think. Yeah, I know. I thought so. So I'll put down that for now. Baker's dozen. Brexit20.co.uk. So if you know a reviewer out there, because I like reviewers, I think they're great. You know, people that do reviewing and all that, they're great. They are. If you know anybody that does reviewing and they want to do reviews of our products and things like that, tell them that's great. Ian loves it. Just do everybody a favour and get your facts right. Otherwise, you make yourself look a complete and utter plum. Andy Walton. That's the only thing that I would say. You know, we have to get our facts right, and then it's worth doing reviews. sheet of coins for Andy Walton. Oops, where's me YouTube gone? Come back. Just checking. Someone's keeping me at it. I keep going in and buying one and then buying another one and buying another one. So this is changechecker.email. This is Andy Walton again. What happened there? Swap for raffle credit, please, says Michael. Okie dokie. £25 raffle credit. You can swap for raffle credit as well. Everybody can swap for raffle credit if they become a PayHip member and they're paying at least £30 a month. In fact, I will go over that whilst we're spinning on what you can and can't swap for as far as raffle credit is concerned. Andy Walton again gets 10 USA. It was Andy that did all these for me, the USA ones. 10 times USA. Have you still got the USA coins at your place of mine, Andy, or did they all come back? Because that would save me posting you them. Next up is change-checker.net. So with the swaps for raffle credit, there are 4 tiers for PayHip. Tier 1 is £30 a month. You get a joker. You can swap any prize for 25 quid's worth of raffle credit. Tier 2 is £55 a month. And with the £30 a month one, you also get a spin of the wheel with the multiplier. Right? Tier 2 is £55 a month. And for that one, you get 2 spins of the wheel with the multiplier, and you can swap any prize for £30 worth of raffle credit. Katie Gibson. Tier 3 is £95 on PayHip once a month, and for that you get 4 spins of the wheel, which is worth 120 quid, and you can swap any prize for £40 worth of raffle credit. And the biggest tier is the 4th tier is £150 a month. I forget how many spins you get. I think you get 6 spins a month. And you can swap any prize for £50 worth of raffle credit. So that's how that works, and anybody can take advantage of that. Absolutely anybody. £45 membership voucher for Katie. Pardon me. That's it. And 39 guesses go with every win. If you want to have your guesses, you can have your guesses in the stream. I've still got a few here. Okay. How about if I tick that off and you just take 10 of whichever ones you want then? Andy. Jeffrey Brinklow for a little prize. I've got some more sheets coming, so I'll have to talk to you at some point about what you've got left. But okay then, cool. So I'll put a cross through that. So where it says Andy Walton's won 10 USA coins, if you write by the side of that done, then that's cool. Done. Jeffrey going to get? 10 times sixpence. 10 times 60. I'm still waiting for the sixpences, so I'm going to have a few of them to send out. Oh, another bit of good news to tell you about is Royal Highness Prince Philip. That coin sold over 100 of those coins. That's 10% sold. I think there's a book out there, isn't there, somewhere, of people going, he's never going to sell out of any coin. No coin he's got, he's never going to sell out of anyone. Well, you know, I told you, didn't I? Stick with me, I'll take you to the top. Change-checker.news we're on now. Oh, somebody else fancies a bit of chocolate. Katie Gibson. Guess for the coin set's been up for a long time, mate. Yes, it has. No one's got it yet. You're going to be kicking yourselves, let me tell you. 10 times banknotes for Katie Gibson. That's you in the draw, DB, for the old chocolate. Who else wants to have a go for the chocolate? It looks like definitely we're going to be 2 in 2 winners. So that's 7 kilos of chocolate going to be going out to you lot now today. Unexpected. I didn't even expect to probably do one fully. Well, I did expect to do one, but I didn't know if it would be as popular. But it looks like we're going to be doing 2. How cool is that? Get your entries in. Richard Brabbin. This is chrishinson.co.uk. And we can think of other things to do as well. There'll be other little things that we can think of doing. All super wheel spin. Is he going to cop it? Oh. Look at that. Super wheel spin 3 times, whatever he lands on. Oh, I keep meaning to put one up there with the multiplier on it. Must do that. Ian, I received my mask and coin set today. Thank you. Great quality mask. I'm glad about that. Anybody else received any packages? You should all have received the ones that were going by Royal Mail. Three times. What's he going to get? What's he going to get? Winnie the Pooh. 3 times Winnie Pooh. Excellent. Now we have a break. Dun dun dun. Who won the first one? That was Popcoin. Popcoin membership voucher. £50. That one. Okay. So let's get ready for either that. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, Andy. So we're going to have another one. We're going to have that number there. That means a little something. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. He's going to be going out. Oh. Lady Robbins has it. Lady Robbins, number 2. And it's number 2 because there's 2 3.5 kilos of boxes of chocolate that you can win. We're definitely going to have 2 prizes. So make sure you get on and get a couple of entries. Let's do Lady Robbins' voucher. Get in there for Lady Robbins. So that's that one, and then now we're going to come on to see Corona update. So TV, that's the one we're going to do next. Lady Robbins. That's her win. And let's get you. Shh. Can you hear that? Listen. No, listen. Shush. Can you hear that? That's the sound of your wallet saying, buy me a ticket, I want some chocolate. See? Send me to Ian. That's what that noise is. It's calling you out your pocket. Any guesses? Give me a minute, I'll have a look. Oh, in the wrong place. Maureen Menon. Add you in a second. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Lady Robbins. Peter Pan coin. Next up is dinosaur50p.co.uk. That's your voucher on its way to you, Lady Robbins. That's in your email inbox. I'll get back onto here. That's you in the draw, Phil. Chloe Walton. And remember, it only takes 1 to win anything, so why not have a £1.50? Have a little £1.50, have a little go, and see what happens. Let's move that Kew Gardens out of the way. Put it up there. The answer to your question, Derek, is no. No guesses yet. Dinosaur50p.co.uk. Chloe Walton won this. A Royal Mint package coin. RM packaged. Where else can you get your Royal Mint package coins for free, eh? Ian, check WhatsApp, please. I will do that immediately. 33 people we got watching. Hey! Let's get it up to 50. So we've got Katie Gibson's guesses. 2,888 to 2,926. Just mark the sheet, Katie, to say you've had them. Not correct. 8,888 to 9,027. Not correct. Careful. Calvin Lambert. Ah, right, okay. Cool. So if you've got a 150 in your purse, come and have a go for this. Never know, you might win the chocolate. Set of 4 vintage prints. 4 vintage prints. Cool. I got 11 boxes of this chocolate. 11 boxes. 50, 11 threes, 33, over 40 kilos of chocolate I picked up. Fran thought I was nuts. And I was going, no. This is just, there's something in the back of my mind telling me, you know, go for this. Just clear the shelves. And while I was in there, I said to the ladies, all right if I buy all of them? I got a bit of an idea for a giveaway. Chris Dyer. That's iplambert.co.uk. Only a week's supply. When we lived over at Martinstown, I wasn't doing the videos then, which is near Dorchester. We used to go in there quite regular and get like carrier bags of chocolate. Because when you go in there, you can get really good deals. You're buying it straight off the manufacturer. And half the time, it's not proper packaging either. You know, it's not like the way it's wrapped up in a shop. So you get it cheaper. Oh, did we eat some chocolate? It's probably partly what made me, you know, didn't do my health much good. 10 times Queen Elizabeth II pennies. You're going to swap that, aren't you? Swap, yeah. £30 raffle credit for Chris. Next up, we've got Kew Gardens 50p.co.uk. I have some more news for you as well. I've mentioned from time to time right. See, Stephen Perry there. He says, I'll come back to what I was going to say. Hi, Coin Monsters. My close friend Mark Pittman has got me interested in TGBCH and needs some advice on how to enter the 199 wheel. Really exciting competition with some fab prizes. He wants to enter, David Joins won that. He wants to enter the YouTube draws. And he doesn't know how to get the link. So if Lorna or Katie could possibly give him the link where he could just go and sign up, and then we can see, because it will show that he's signed up. It shows straight away. And the other thing as well is, if anybody's watching, they can, if they want to, because you can send money in a comment, can't you? We've tested all that out before. So if somebody wants to send 150 in a comment, then they can have an entry onto the chocolate wheel. You can do it that way as well, by the way. You do it via your phone if you want to. 5 times £1 coins for David Joins. Super chat, that's what it's called, isn't it? So if somebody wants to super chat 150, then they can get an entry. Or it might have to be 1.99 because everything's 99 on super chat, isn't it? So and we lose like a third of it. So you might have to 1.99 it for an entry, but you know, you can do that. Or £5.99, which is £6, get you 4 entries into the chocolate. So if anybody wanted to super chat the entry for the chocolate, you can. And I will text it to Chris. Or you can do it through our website. So we're on martinmcdade.co.uk now. There you go, Stephen. Just click on that link there and that should take you to it. And you should be able to do it there and then. And we'll see you do it because it will come up and tell us that you've just joined. Michael Bloxham. And the cheapest you can do it is £1.99. The dearest is £17.99 for a gold membership. And if you do the gold membership, you get a free spin of the wheel. Let's see what Michael's won. Gary says, what is this week's special offer membership? I've got to think, hang on. 5 times 10p letters, Michael. Or you can swap. So you should be able to do it there, Stephen. And as I say, when you do it, a notification comes up in the chat that says Stephen's just joined. Ostomate.tv next. This week's special offer is dun, dun, dun. And that's good. Well done, Andy. Yeah, there's 5 wheels you can join for free as well, Stephen, if you've not joined them already. Dinosaur50p.net is £8.50 from £25, 66% off. And it's Robert Barnes. And Michael will keep those. Robert Barnes. Keep refreshing in case we have anybody else that wants the chocolate. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about something else important. £50 raffle credit. That's not your... No. £50 raffle credit for Robert. Next we've got Paddle Duck 50p.co.uk. Tomorrow we're going to do, we're going to go live tomorrow because something else that's another thing I want to put right, you know, is rather than get the wrong kind of rumours going around and stuff, is a valuation. So Chris and I are going to do a live stock take of the memberships. It's something that needs doing, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our time and we're going to do it live, and we're going to do it in several hits. Tomorrow we're going to do the Monday memberships, so we're going to stock take the Monday memberships. So that we can work out how many are sold, how many we've got available to sell, which gives us a valuation of what it's worth. Got that, Jeffrey Brinklow? And it's like if you've got 10 of something for sale and that item is 25 quid, then you've got £250 worth of something to sell, haven't you? If you've got 100 bags of crisps at £1 each, then you've got £100 worth of stock, haven't you? And if you want to give a bag of crisps away to entice people in, then you've got £99 worth of stock because you've gave them one away, you know? So tomorrow we're going to have a go at doing a live stock take. What time, Chris? Is around sort of 1 o'clock okay? Don't want to do it too early. Maybe 1 o'clockish, 2 o'clockish. A Bunce coin for Jeffrey Brinklow. Well done, Jeffrey. They are going to be long streams, says Lorna. They are. Yeah, it's about one-ish all right for you. Should be okay about one. Yeah, cool. Because I reckon it will take anywhere from 3 to 5 hours to do that one. And then we'll do another stream another day and do the Wednesday ones. And then we'll do another stream another day and do the Friday ones. And then that way we can, and it's good for us, good for you, because I get to see how many have been sold and how many are still available. And we also managed to get a tot up. Now I say, just by quick maths, that there's more than £20 million worth of stock. But when you start talking telephone numbers, you know, it does very quickly make people think, ooh, you know, don't talk like that. But it is what it is. What can I say? You know, if you had 1 million bags of crisps and they were £1 each, you'd be going, or 50p each, you'd be going, well, there's £500,000 for stock there. You know, so there'll be the total value of stock. That doesn't mean to say you are going to sell it. It's just that is the value of the stock. Obviously, I wouldn't want to sell all the stock straight away because, you know, you want it as an income. Right then, so let's just, I'll do that number there. All right, are we ready? Make sure you've shared the stream and tell me if you win and you haven't shared it. All right, be straight. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. They do a lot of salted caramel chocolates as well. Oh, they're so nice. Ian Menham. Ian Menham is a Full Monty member, which means that a prize win for Mr. Menham is £100. £100. Well done, Mr. Menham. And you could get £100 if you're a Full Monty member. How do you become a Full Monty member, I hear you ask? That's simple. You need to be gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and at least £30 on Payhim, and have a joker. So well done, Ian. Next one up is rawmint.news. town. Membership voucher. Let's get that to Ian straight away. No messing about. There you go, Ian. Just sent that to you. Rollmint.news is what's up next. Richard Brabin. Let's see what Richard's won. Yeah, I think there was a Wimpy earlier. Oh, sorry. And there was number 15. See you later, Derek. Time's running out to get your entry in for the chocolate. 6 times A4 coin pockets. Next up will be royalmint.blog. So yeah, quite a few of you should have received the package by now. Maybe even had a ask. Swap the raffle credit for RJ. Tracy Murgatroyd. Well done, Tracy. Don't forget, when you spend 25 quid, you can... Oh, gold bar. Look at that, gold bar. Ooh, Tracy. Ooh. Vegas doesn't. Just hold that there. I'm going to take a photograph of that. Thank you. Coins or notes? Wow, that was a close one, eh? Whew. Ian, is there a package on the way to me yet? One with dog treats in? There certainly is. No, there isn't. It's down here. It's still waiting to go off. I thought it was, but it isn't. I can see it now. It's down there. So it'll be going off to you with the next lot of posting that I do this weekend. Because the only reason I didn't send it is because you've been swapping a lot. And so there isn't anything hardly to send you. And I didn't want to pay for a parcel just to send those little dog treats. That's me being a tight ass. Mick Smith. Received my package, says Chris. The mask. The mask is what my doctors are recommending to patients because of quality and ability to add filter. Yeah, you can add an extra filter to it. I went and said, you know, as a pocket, you could put all sorts of things in it, I suppose. You could put a bit of paper in it, you could put money in it, whatever. I mean, I suppose you could. That was just me thinking on my feet, thinking, well, if you're going out and you've got a £20 note, you've got nowhere to put it, no pockets, because maybe you're wearing shorts, you can just stick it in the pocket. It's not going to make any difference. It just adds another layer, doesn't it? £3.5. But obviously, it's not ideal. It's best to put a filter where a filter goes. So yeah, it's there. Now, if you was to quickly get a ticket for the old chocolate, if you haven't had a ticket already, Katie, and then you was to win the chocolate, then I can put it in with that parcel, couldn't I? Next up is the Great USA. Oh no, that was Mick Smith winning £3.5, 3 times £5. So now we're on Snowman. Snowman50p.co.uk. John Warner. Well done, John. John Warner. Now. John Warner's going to win. Pre-1947 Threepenny Bit. Pre-1947 3D. Wow. Nearly got that confused. Where'd that go? And that's going to be Robert Barnes. I think that's a hat trick for you, Robert, today. Funny, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, you don't come up on a wheel at all, and then all of a sudden somebody will come up 3 or 4 times in a day. And that is the Great USA Coinhunt.co.uk for that win. Oh, damn it. Get some more paper out. I wish people would stop winning sixpences. I've got to getting them sheeted up. 6 10 times sixpence. I've already got one for you here, 10 times sixpence that you won before. It's 20 sixpences now. That'll probably be a date run of sixpences when they get here. Next up is westminstercollections.co.uk. And all of these come with 39 guesses, don't forget. Nick Smith's going to win another one. Let's see what Mick's won. Three half crowns. WWF50p.co.uk is next. Yeah, Mondays. Not Dando. Got about 20 minutes to get your entry in for the chocolate. 3.5 kilos of chocolate, big box, butterscotch flavour. Bit of milk and dark chocolate, butterscotch, nice. Eight times 50p coins. Well done to Mark. If you want to swap any prizes that you've won today or any other prizes with other people, search Facebook for the TGBCH prize wheel swap group, and there's a link for that there, so you can join that. Let's have a little look. Right, so you got about a quarter of an hour to get your goes in for the chocolate, or you on the site you can buy it on the site, 150 each, or you can super chat it in here, and we'll see it and add you straight away. Right then, so I've done another number. See if you can guess what it is. Win up to £100. 3, 2, 1, go. Nope, 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 nope. 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 And there we have a winner. We have a winner, and it is Mr. Phil Corbett. Phil Corbett, number 24, and I guessed 24. And while the camera's on me for a second, I'm just going to mention something. Give Chris a little minute or two rest with his fingers. Just going to mention something, right? I took a lot of stick, and I mean a lot of stick, over releasing His Royal Highness Prince Philip, because I did it on the same day, and it was within hours of the news coming out that he was passing and everything else. So I took an unbelievable of stick. Some of it was not very pleasant, I must admit. There were some right nasty comments, and 2 entries. I will do that straight away. And Andy Walton. So I took a lot of stick over that, and like I say, some of it was really, really unpleasant. Anyway, the reason I'm mentioning it was the very next day, the Coin Club, spelled Koin, Coin Club, which actually I think is part of Change Checker. I'll be really surprised if it's not. Oh, it's Luke Walton, is it? Sorry, beg your pardon. Can you change that, Chris? Let me just, not Andy, Luke. The very next day, Coin Club released their own Prince Philip coin, 20,000 mintage, free to the nation. We're going to do this free to everybody, right? All you've got to pay for is the postage, £3.50. And nobody's given that a hard time. Nobody gave that one iota of hard time. But I got a hell of a hard time for releasing it and going £3.95, you know, and it might be me just saying it, but I think my design is better. There you go. Anyway, so I just thought I'd mention that. That can go over there. Post has just been. Thanks, Ian, for my parcel. Will open later. Cool. Excellent. I'll change my name on here now to stop the confusion. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, just add Luke, and then I know then. It will help greatly. So that's 2 entries for you in the chocolate. And you just need to refresh, Lady Robbins. And I think we might have another entry. Yes, we do. You've got about 10 or 15 minutes to get your entries in. And that's you in, Ian. So confusion, just put my name, says Chris. He wants the chocolate. I better double check that you have actually asked for that and it's not something else. Yeah. Okay, cool. YouTube members next. So this is the one that, oh, who won that in the break? Who won? Who won the giveaway I just did in the break? I can't believe how many times Ghost Boys won. And he is the guy that won the 2009 Bunch set. What I was going to ask was, Ghost Boy won that. Who won the giveaway just now? Phil Corbett. Thank you. And it's a Oops a Daisy for Ghost Boy. That offer's finished now, by the way, so it's one Oops a Daisy. Phil, you're a 4. Just give us a second then. Let's do Phil. It's all speeding up now, isn't it, Chris? £40 for you, Phil. And this will be the YouTube Gold members in a second. There's another 2 entries for the chocolate. This is the Gold YouTube members, $17.99 a month, and you're on this one. It is also a double up. So he gets 2 times Oops a Daisy. Just sent that to you, Phil. Chris Dyer won it. And you get a double up of whatever comes in now, Chris. Let's just get do that for Katie. Cool, you keep me busy now. Katie Gibson. 2 times chocolate. And that's you in there, draw, Katie. Like I say, if you win it, I can put your dog biscuits in with it. 30 random coins that's going to be. You're going to swap that. So that's £60 raffle credit for Chris Dyer. Get to know what everybody wants, didn't you? Patreon members ×3. So if you're still watching Stephen Perry, this is now the Patreon, which you can join for as little as £3. Link is on Ian's TV, or you just go straight to patreon.com/TGBCH. And you're on here for $3, you get on the wheel 3 times, or if you pay the $50, you get a super wheel spin with the multiplier, and you're on here 75 times. Not long now before we do the draw for the chocolate, so about 10 or 15 minutes-ish. Scott Donaldson. RJ Coins is guessing. His 79 guesses are 3,801 to 3,878. Where's me little paper with what I'm putting people's guesses on? Oh, I don't need to write the guess down, do I? Yeah, yes please. So RJ's guesses are 3,801 to 3,878. Not correct. 30 random coins, so that will be swapped for £30 worth of raffle credit, because Scott is on the second tier. £90 worth of raffle credit for Scott. And you too can do exactly the same thing if you're on tier 2. I promise now I haven't and won't be entering the next gold coin. You're entitled to enter any one that you want. And it's not right that that people get all nasty and vindictive. Don't worry about things like that. We have to have bigger backs than them. You know, water off a duck's back and all that. That's what we've got to be. We've got to be the bigger man. Because we're all the bigger man. You know what I mean? You know, a 2-foot little person is a bigger man, in my view. Chris Dyer. This is Patreon Gold members. And you'll notice it's the same names winning over and over and over again on these wheels. And that's because it's the same people that's on the wheels. If you ain't on the wheel, you can't win. Mark Dando is guessing. He's having his guesses. 3,456 to 3,495. Thank you, Bibs. Not correct. Guess is taken. All done fair and square, says Chris. I'm entering what I want. Absolutely right. You enter what you want, and so should you, Lorna. Temporary decimal coins. He'll swap that. That'll be £90 worth of raffle credit for Chris Dyer. You know, you'll find that the people that are doing, oh, there's a gold bar. Look. Oh, no, gold coin. Oh, look at that. He just missed. Look at that. That was lucky for me, wasn't it? Good job he didn't go back 3 places or 4 places. Blimey. Oof. The people that do the most moaning, says back 4 on mine. Yeah, I bet it does. I can promise you this, right? And I've heard these words. I've heard the words absolute fact so many times it gives me an headache. But I can tell you something that's absolutely factual, and that is the people that are doing any moaning and groaning anywhere at all on any kind of social media whatsoever are people that are not putting in any money. So how can they win? They can't win. If you're not in it, you can't win it. Now, the game would be bent if we let them win and they ain't paid any money, wouldn't it? It would have to be bent then. Pay It members coming up next. What we have to do is just not give the spiteful people a moment to, just don't give them any rope. They hang themselves easily enough. I've seen an awful lot of moaning and groaning, and I haven't seen anything that's been said that's correct. Robert Barnes, well done, Robert. Oh, let's see what you're going to get. Multiplier wheel. This is what you get on Pay Hit. You've got a permanent joker. This is what you get. I just missed something. You've missed loads of stuff, Si. It's been really exciting. There's a 3.5 kilo box of chocolates up for grabs, £1.50 a go. You can pay by the site or you can super chat it, the money, and if you want an entry and get in. A date run. A few jokers on YouTube. Oh, there's jokers everywhere. They're YouTube, Facebook, all sorts of social media. If you let them, they just give you a go to shepherd. You just got to just ignore it. Because none of what they're saying is factual. They're spouting all sorts of nonsense and rubbish. One of the funniest ones, for me anyway, I was rolling up laughing, was when I said I'm doing a bit of a deal on the spread across the board. So I want to raise £3,500 for the 75 different COAs that are numbered 1 to 1,000. And then you had people out there going, oh, Ian's trying to raise £3,500 for 75 COAs. That's £46 each. I can print them off cheaper than that. I mean, it was ridiculous. Times 3, and Robert Barnes is a full Monty. So that is times 6 for Robert Barnes, which he can keep or swap. Andy Walton's guesses are 0 to 11 and 71 to 98. Not correct. 3.5 kilos of chocolate it is, Si. £1.50 an entry. And because we've had so many people go, yeah, I'm in for that, we're going to do 2 winners to get 3.5 kilos of chocolate. So it's a good one. And you can do it, buy it now and be in there, and we're going to do the draw in a little while. It's the last one we're going to do today. Ignore him, mate. That's Dilbert says what plonker. Yeah, they're all plonkers. Even better, we'll keep. Okay, mate. Pay at gold members now. Pay at gold members. So if you can't find your credit card and you don't, go through the palaver of doing it on the thing, just super chat $2.99 through, and you can get 2 entries into the chocolate. John White's pinched it. I did say the other day I was getting wound up, and I said I'm going to do a load of reaction videos, but I'm not. I'm not going to bother. That would be giving power to people that I don't want to give power to. So no, I won't be. But I'll be concentrating more on us getting forward. Things are starting to work out now. Just need to move forward. Over 10% of the Prince Philip coins are sold. 10 times 6pence. So that'll be, he'll swap that for a £30 raffle credit. He's a full Monty, so it adds 3 to whatever the wheel lands on. To whatever it lands on. So 3 plus 4 is 7. £30 times 7 is 210. £210 raffle credit, which he will bang into the gold coin. And if you want to get £210 worth of raffle credit, then all you need to do is be a gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and at least £30 on PayPal. Play Hit Platinum members now. Andy Walton's guesses, 3,879 to 3,917. Not correct. Anybody else want to have their guesses while we're at it? Your choice, mate, but it would be fun if you did reaction videos, Ian. Yeah, the trouble is, I've been thinking about it a lot, Si, and the problem is that if I go into doing reaction videos against reaction videos, it just becomes a complete and utter spat between 2 people. Robert Barnes. Well done, Robert. What I will say is, if you look at the videos that have been put up just by one person, they start off as reviews in inverted brackets, but they end up not being reviews on a product or a company. They end up talking specifically to me, you all the time, because they can't handle it. They just can't handle keeping it segregated, keeping it separate. So that's 10 Gibraltar times whatever. Now, if I go doing reaction videos to that kind of stuff, all I'm going to be doing is replying and responding to a person that's just going like that. Well, where does that get you when you're outside a pub or in a school playground and you've got someone doing that and then you go and react to them? All it gets you in is just a spat. and then it stops becoming about coins. It stops becoming about my business, and it goes down the road of getting into just an argumentative spat with little children, and I can't be arsed with that. 5 times plus 3, don't forget Robert Barnes is a full Monty, that's 8, Robert. So you've got 80 Gibraltar, or you have £200 worth of raffle credit, or £250 membership credit is what that works out to. So it's up to you what you would like. Next up, we've got the team members wheel. That's kind of you to say, Si, you know, and what will it do? If I just go into arguments and arguments and arguments, all it's going to do is just give them even more power. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not having it spoil my days and, you know, spoil my days off and things like that. No. They can carry on doing it. All I keep saying is, if people are going to review us, get your facts right. That's all. Review us by all means, slate us by all means. It's a free country, but do get your facts right. You know. Membership credit, that's £250 membership credit for Robert Barnes. Thank you, Katie. I end up going down the road of doing loads of reaction videos, and all I'm doing is just playing into other people's hands. No. I prefer it when people play into my hands. 10 times 2 shillings, you don't want that. So £30 raffle credit, that's £90 raffle credit for John White. And remember, what these people are getting, what Robert Barnes has just got, he's just won himself £250 membership credit. Right? He could have had 80 Gibraltar coins, but he chose £250 membership credit because he's got a joker, so he can swap. John has swapped for £90 raffle credit. A little bit before, he won £210 raffle credit. A bit before that, Robert Barnes won 180 coins in 6 date runs. And on it goes and on it goes and on it goes. And it is the same old people winning. And why is it the same old people winning? Simply because these are the people that have gone for the full Monty. These are the people that have got the permanent joker. So of course they're going to keep having it off. And that is the whole idea. The more you support, the more you get. Because I am running a business. Right, so we're doing another giveaway now. There's me a bit of paper. Where's my bit of thingy gone? Having it offside is an old London expression. Having it off, you know, winning loads, having a great time. Do you know what I mean? If you go and buy a lottery ticket for £1 and you've just won yourself 20 grand, you've had it right off. That's what that means. Right, so ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Not in Somerset. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm an old London boy and I'm an old Barrow boy. And remember, I started when I was 6 years old. That's a story I've told you many times. Katie G wins. Katie G wins. I saw somebody worked it out in a comment one day and they went, Ian's talking a load of old rubbish, because if that's true what he says, that means he started when he was 6 years old. That's exactly right. The very first item I sold was a goldfish to a lady walking past. Katie G. Katie G is, what's Katie G? Katie's a 5. That's 50 quid, Katie. So my buying and selling experience, supply and demand and all that, is 52 years worth of experience. I had some pocket money. I went down a pet shop. I bought a goldfish. I don't know why I had this idea, but I do remember doing it. And then I sat on the wall outside the flats where I lived. And as people come walking past, I said, "Do you want to buy a goldfish? Do you want to buy a goldfish?" And this lady, this little old lady, said to me, she said, "I tell you what, son," she said, "if you help me home with my shopping, I'll buy your goldfish." I thought, that's all right. So I helped her home with her shopping, and she bought my goldfish. Then I went back to the pet shop. I was on my way back to the pet shop to buy another goldfish. I thought, this is a good idea. And I was just about to walk through the door in the pet shop, and I suddenly thought, oh, hang on a minute. Maybe I don't need to buy the goldfish. I'll just offer to take people shopping. So that's what I did. I went back home, sat on the wall outside, and as people come past with their shopping, I would go, "Do you want to help with your shopping?" And then I'd take them home with their shopping, and they give me a tip. 52 years of experience, and I made a profit on the goldfish. So there you go. You didn't know that when you got up this morning. Oh, let's just do this for Katie. Got about another 5 spins of the wheel, and then we're on to the chocolate. So get your entries in. Da-da-da-da. Right, we are now at Katie Gibson on that. Oh no, I didn't plug it in. Oh yes. Oh yeah, we've got a spin for Derek as well. I missed him. Last month I had a spin. Phil Sanderson. Katie Gibson, £50 membership credit. Free for all is Phil Sanderson. Well done, Phil. Last chance for your chocolate. £1.50. That's like a little bit over the cost of a large first class, and it large first class is £1.15. It's 2 first class stamps, which is £1.52. Sheet of coins. That's what it will cost you to enter the chocolate. 2 first class stamps. Next, we've got the referrals wheel. I was talking to somebody this morning and they were saying, "Tell me again, Ian, how do I get on the referrals wheel?" It's simple. Get your friend to spend a £5 over at TGBCH raffle, £5 cash. Get them to spend 25 quid at the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. Once that's done, text me so I can add your friend to my contacts. I'm manually checking it to make sure it's okay, because I'll check, have they spent it? Yes, they have. And then I text Chris and say to Chris, "Can you add this person to the wheel, please?" It's that simple. Lots of referrings being done, but people aren't texting me. Scott Donnison. And so, you know what that means, don't you? It means that those same people on that wheel are going to win again and again and again and again and again. The same old people, again and again and again. And the reason for that is because you ain't getting yourself on the wheel. And you can. It's easy. he'll swap that for £30 worth of raffle credit. So that's £90 for Mr. Donaldson. Next, we have the Super Wheel members. And Chris and I were talking, and on a separate day, we're going to stock take this one as well. We're going to double check it. So join us live for those ones, and then you can always get us to check if you want. You know, we can always double check points values and stuff like that. Scott, our non-team member, this is correct. Some of you may not know this, but Scott Donaldson, Steve Fraser and Hannah are not part of TGBCH. They are not part of the team. They just allow me, pardon me, to have their chat and coin searching go through my channel. That's all. That's it. They're the three amigos. They do their own channel. They do their own lives and all the rest of it. And I just said to them one day, would you mind if you went, you know, because they do the one video and it goes through all their channels. And I said, do you mind adding mine to that? And it'd just be a bit of content on my channel. And they said, yes. They don't get paid for it. I don't give them anything for it. They do it completely free for me. Let me have it. You know, copyright free, you might say. Michael Bloxton. And it's not fair that they get tarnished and stuff. You know, things are said about them that's just not true, and not so therefore it's not fair. People make up stuff, you see. Because they don't know the answers to questions, they just make it up. And then they make it sound like what they're saying is true. Do you know what I mean? RM packaged. 3 of them. 3 times Royal Mint packaged. Well done, Michael. Now that's got to be worth 40 or 50 quid, isn't it? Eh? Let's get. I'll come off there. Shouldn't be off there. Next up is the TGBCH newsletter wheel. On this one, you must be a subscriber for the Great British Coin Hunt newsletter. And it's a multiplier. And I will check. And if you're not, you forfeit the prize. Phil Sanderson. Phil Sanderson. He's had a couple of wins today, hasn't he? Well done, Phil. £45 membership voucher. Oh, now we see how many times he's won now. So Phil is. What is Phil? Don't think he's on there. I think it's whatever the numbers are, that's it. I've got that right. No extra numbers to go on top. But he could still get up to 10. What's he got? 5 maybe? A 3. 3 times. So that is £135 for you, Phil. 1, 235 membership voucher. Next up, we have the newsletter for TGBCH raffle. There's so much rabbiting, I'm forgetting to drink my drink. Last chance to get on the wheel for the chocolate. Super chat the payment quickly. To get on the chocolate. Ailey. She will be pleased. Well done, Ailey. And if anybody wants to be one of the first low COA to get George Lambert, the first founding member of TGBCH, that is up and listed. A non-release coin. Now we see how many she's won. Three times. So that's 3 non-release coins for Ailey. Fantastic. Well done. Now we're going to do just put this on the bottom of the thingy, Katie. 3.5 kilos of chocolate. Number 1. And 3.5 kilos of chocolate. We're going to do 2. Right, we'll do the first one in a minute. And whoever wins will take them off the wheel. Oh, hang on a minute. And we also do Derek Clark. We're doing Derek Clark now. Derek Clark. Pay hip spin. I will double check to make sure that nobody has bought another entry. If you want to get on the wheel, you need to super chat it real quick. $2.99 will get you 2 entries. Respin. 5 times half a crown. Multiplied by, so 5 times half a crown. Here's the link for Pay Hip. Thank you, Andy. If anybody wants to get themselves a permanent joker, £30 a month, and you get one of these spins. Oh, 10 times. Look at that. Ah, what is Derek? He gets 1 for Pay Hip, and not there, and he's not. Is Derek a gold YouTube? Hang on a second. No. Right, so he gets an extra 1. So that's 5 plus 1 is 6. So that's 6 prizes times 6. Which he may decide he wants to get some membership credit for that. Right, oh, it's exciting now. Close to a max, that was close. So now we'll get it set up for the chocolate. And there's all the entries that were sold for the chocolate. Are you on the right wheel, Chris? This ain't the chocolate wheel. That's definitely not the chocolate wheel. I just saw a couple of names there that haven't bought an entry for the chocolate. Scott's one of them. Robert Whitehorn, he's over in Australia. Sorry to bugger you about. So that spin don't count for anything. I'm going to have to seriously ration myself with this chocolate. Too keen to win. You want the chocolate too bad, didn't you? This is the one for the chocolate. Let's just have a little look. Yes, this is the one for the chocolate. How many is there? Is that entries? 40? Is that 48? Or 40? Is that 48 entries? Whenever you're ready, mate. "48 entries, cool. 72, so 72 quid's worth of entries. Always inching more and more towards you. Jeffrey Brinklow, well done, Jeffrey. Now, what I'd like you to do, Chris, if you wouldn't mind, is I'd like you to now remove Jeffrey Brinklow from the wheel, because he's won. So if you're able to remove him. Oh, that was quick. So now we will spin again. Jeffrey Brinklow wins a box of chocolate. I reckon that's going to go past you and go on to Andy Bann. Ooh. Chris Dyer. Cool. 2 boxes of chocolate. 2 different winners. They will be added to your next parcels that go out. And excellent. Excellent. I thought that was just going to go past you then. Diabetes coma coming up. Yeah, exactly. Right, so we'll do that again on in fact, I'll just leave that listing where it is. Right? If I put the date in the listing, I will change the date and put Friday's date in there, and we'll do it again. So if you want to have a go on Friday for the chocolate, there'll be another box, 3.5 kilo box of chocolate up for grabs in Friday's stream with a live draw. You can get your entries in early, and you can also super chat it on the day, and you can buy the tickets on the day, and it'll all be live and added. And if there's enough people, I will make it for 2, just like we did today. And whoever wins it will take their name off, and then so that someone else wins it, and you've got a bit of a fairer chance. All right, so if you'd like to have another go, the grandchildren will be making a mess, says Jeffrey, because he's a diabetic. So if you want to have another go in the chocolate, we'll do some more of that on Friday. All right. I've got, like I said, I bought, was it 9 or 11? 11 boxes, I think. And that's 2 of them gone, and I'm having 1, so that's 3 boxes gone. So that only leaves 8 left. Okay, brilliant. We'll be back tomorrow, and we might even, I tell you what we'll do, Chris, is, yeah, I know what we'll do, Chris. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, you want to get off. We're going to come on tomorrow at 1 o'clock, right? So we're going to come on tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we'll do a chocolate draw. We'll do a chocolate draw for tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So anybody wants to buy any entries, we'll do one tomorrow in the at the end of the stream when we finish doing the stock take, chirping and doing a stock take, and then we will have a spin at the end for the chocolate. All right. So anybody that wants to enter for the chocolate, get your entries in now between now and tomorrow at 150 a go, and we will do another 3.5 kilos of chocolate. And if there's enough, we'll do 2 spins. Okay. Thank you, Chris, for doing this on your birthday. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Katie. And thank you, everybody else, for joining in. And if you missed half the stream, please go back and watch it. I do a little bit of chirping, I know, but there you go. All right, then. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later. Bye for now.
Coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCH raffle.com, TGBCH raffle.com.